Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your week ahead tarot scope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share and hit that subscribe button. If you are already a continued subby, thank you so much for all of your support. It truly means the world. With that said, if you are not part of my mailing list, why not? Every month you can get a newsletter, you can get various different offers, and also there is a card reading that happens that you will only get if you are on that mailing list. So there is a link in the description box below. With that said, I also have a whole bunch of new products, from tarot spreads that you can purchase right through to different readings and services that I am now offering. So check them out on my website. With that said, I would like to bless all of my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So let's see, Saggies, what are you removing, releasing or letting go of from your life path this week? What is it that you're phasing out? What is it that you are letting go that no longer has any weight in your life? And this week you get the Empress. So whatever unproductive ideas and seeds you have sown that are no longer either giving back or serving you in some kind of beneficial way, this week it's time for you to let go of them. The Empress is about the seeds that we plant on or in fertile ground. The fact that you're letting this go is basically saying, I'm cutting my losses this week. If it is not feeding me, financing me, growing me, beneficial to me, it's time to let it go. If it's a drain on my resources, and your resources doesn't just have to mean your money, it can mean your mental energy, your emotional energy, your soul energy. If it is sucking the life out of you, it's got to go. If it is not building you up or assisting your growth and your evolution, it's got to go. This is the week you are letting go of anything that no longer serves, builds or grows you, and that's a really powerful place to be in, because the Empress is it's a card of growth and building, and the fact that you're letting this go really feels for me like you're looking at certain seeds and ideas and projects that you might have and you're like, you know what, I've given it a pretty good shot, I've given it everything that I could and it's just not coming off. I'm going to cut my losses and I'm going to walk away. What are you working on this week? What is at the heart or the meat of the matter? And this week you've got the Star card, baby. Love it, absolutely love it. So the Star card, I think you guys have had this like 2 or 3 times in 2 or 3 weeks in a row now, and this is why I shuffle on camera, so you can see I'm not just picking the cards that I want you to get, right? The fact that you're working on the Star card means that you really are seeking your inner peace. It means that you really are stepping into the next era of your life. This is where you're going to start to see these blessings and stuff, you know. I mean, you've already had a little taster of it over the weeks. You have had some of this, you know, Jupiter in your own sign stuff kind of come back at you, but the Star card suggests that there's going to be something that takes off online for a lot of you, whether that is a show, whether it's a program, whether it's a project or a product that you launch. This kind of says to me that this week, not only do you have the peace of mind to know that the projects that you let go are the right ones to let go, but the projects that you decide to keep, going with, they're going to have really fruitful results. The Star card is a beautiful card, and it's always a card of hope. It's always a glimpse into the future to say to you, you know what, there is something that's coming and there is something that's really beneficial for you just around the corner. So what are you welcoming in this week? What is the overarching or overriding energy that's trying to make its way into your life? And this week you get the Judgment card. That's your card. Judgment has a very strong link to Sagittarius because it's about finding the meaning in things, but it's also about a blast from the past. It feels for me like a lot of you are about to get either an email or a phone call from someone in relation to a project that you thought you had been done with, and that isn't to do with anything that you let go of this week. You will have been discerning enough to know that it needs to go. However, a seed that you've sown in your past that you long forgotten about and thought, okay, well, that will just never come to nothing, so you just forgot about it. It feels like this week you'll have some sort of correspondence to say, oh, by the way, are you still doing this? Because if you are, I'd really like to partner up with you. I'd really like to work with you. There is an opportunity shaping up for you this week And it's in relation to some work that you've already done, which means it requires nothing from you. So if you get a phone call, an email or a text message from somebody and they're like, oh, you know, yeah, I'd really like to do this with you, but I need this, this and this from you. That's not it. Because this thing that's coming back for you is an opportunity that comes from work that has already been put in. All right, let me know how it shapes up for you in the comments. I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a great week, and I will see you very soon for more videos.